What's up, guys? Today we are diving into the hottest character in Brotato, and I mean that literally. We're talking about the Mage. Now, if you've tried the Mage and felt like a glass cannon that's more glass than cannon, it's probably because you aren't leaning into the right synergies. The Mage is all about the burn. We aren't here to hit enemies hard. We're here to set them on fire and watch the entire map melt while we just walk around. Today, I'm breaking down the essential item synergies and the must-have stats to turn your next run into a total meltdown. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk items. The goal here is simple: speed, spread, and damage. Here are the must-haves: the scared sausage and the snake. You want to stack as many of these as the shop will give you. Scared sausage is your ignite engine. More sausages mean a higher chance to proc that fire. But the real MVP is the snake. This allows your fire to jump to nearby enemies. If you have a cluster of snakes, one single poke can ignite half the screen. Then you have your AoE boosters, the fuel tank and gas mask. As the waves get bigger, you need your effects to cover more ground. These items increase the size and damage of your elemental effects and explosions. It's the difference between a small campfire and a forest fire. Last of all, the secret weapon, the baby with a beard. This one is a bit of a pro tip. Normally, these projectiles scale with ranged damage, which we don't usually care about. But if you have enough sausages, these on-kill projectiles will carry the fire to new targets. It's an incredible way to keep the burn chain alive across the whole arena. Now, let's talk about staying alive. The Mage is naturally fragile, but we have a secret defensive weapon: lifesteal. Because the burn status effect deals damage many times per second across dozens of enemies, lifesteal is actually broken on the Mage. Unlike characters who hit once for big damage, we're hitting thousands of tiny ticks of fire. This means your health bar is constantly being topped off. Forget HP regen. On Mage, lifesteal is king. Pair that with some attack speed items. Why? Because the faster you hit, the more often you're triggering those burn procs and lightning bolts. More hits equals more fire equals more healing. Simple math, massive results. When you're at the end of a wave and looking at those upgrades, here is your priority list. First, elemental damage. This is your lifeblood. It's your primary scaling source. If it's green, take it. Second, attack speed. As we mentioned, this multiplies your total damage output by ensuring constant procs. Third, HP and armor. Look, you're going to get hit. You need enough of a buffer to survive a few stray projectiles while your fire does the heavy lifting. Lastly, lifesteal. Get this to around 10 to 15% and you'll feel nearly invincible in a crowd. Just remember, don't get distracted by melee or ranged damage. They are traps. Stay focused on the elemental path, stack those sausages, and let the fire jump. If you found this guide helpful, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. What's your favorite elemental weapon to pair with the Mage? I'm still a huge fan of the lightning shiv for that extra zap, but I want to hear your builds. Feel free to comment below. Until next time, peace.